Here we are today with Mark and Cindy Nottke on our Sunday Spotlight, and we're going to have a few moments here that we're going to get to know them.
So what a great time for us to get together, but I just want to ask, how are you guys doing? How are you right now believing together?
Go for it.
Actually, we're doing really great.
Yeah.
Like you brought up earlier, we were down in Florida when all this kind of took off. They were about a week behind what everything was going on up here. Things were still open. We were doing things, and then the tail end of the month, all of a sudden things started shutting down, which was a little tough because we were kind of on vacation. We're doing all these things, but we were fine. We still found avenues of entertainment to entertain ourselves, and we've been together a long time.
Yeah.
And this really hasn't thrown us for a loop at all, to be honest with you. It's a little frustrating. We don't go out to eat a lot, but once in a while we do. Occasionally we'll see a movie. There's not a lot of movies that we want to see, but once in a while we'll do that. You know, somebody likes to shop. We cannot do those things. But we love our home, and we love staying here, and we're content with each other. We don't have to be busy and doing a lot. You know, Cindy's retired. I'm semi-retired, so we spend a lot of time here. We're kind of home buddies. So I'm sure it's affected others more adversely than it has us. We still have our health and plenty of toilet paper, and we're all set to go. So I know there's people in the world that are struggling, and of course we pray for them. But you know, we're just blessed, and things are going fine.
So how would you say during this quarantine time you guys are growing together?
Well, we talk a lot. The TV is on sometimes, but we do talk a lot.
That's not a lot, either.
And like Mark said, we've been together for so long, and it's just natural for us to be together.
Yeah.
But we are actually enjoying the Sunday morning services on the computer. And that's really nice to sit in our lounge chairs
It's
and go
very
to church.
relaxing.
And it's very, it's very
I will bring up. Wouldn't it be nice
relaxing
if we could bring these to Dexter and sit in these? So we really have
So-
enjoyed that.
and we can talk about what Pastor is saying while we're watching, because we're not confined by being quiet in the sanctuary. So that's been kind of nice that we've been able to. Oh yeah, that's a good thought. I like to talk about that some more.
Yeah. So, you know, during this time, have you guys found a way to serve together? Like maybe connecting with your kids, or serving your family, or doing something in the community?
My basic way of serving has been taken away from me at the church, different ways, and at the jail. But having said that, I'm always preparing for jail ministry every day in my studies and
For what?
for jail ministry. I'm always preparing that, trying to find different angles, different ways to approach the guys and help them with their issues. So even though I'm not going down there and participating actively right now, I'm still getting ready and finding new ways to approach them. So as far as our kids, we have traveled over and seen them illegally a couple times. And Shannon and Heather both came down this year to see us.
In Florida.
So we were.
That was a blessing.
Yeah.
Kelsey, our granddaughter, had a birthday, and then we went over and saw her. And later on the day, we got in a caravan and went by the horse and the house and beeping horns and waving and all that kind of thing. So we really, other than saying hi to the neighbors, we really haven't had much contact with anybody except people when I go to work.
So, but you said the jail ministry is temporarily on hold, but you're still serving the church.
Yeah, I'm still working. One good thing about this, I'm being able to do things that I don't normally have time to do, because we want the church to look good and to feel good and, appealing to people. So I'm getting a lot of things done that just wouldn't normally get done. So, yeah, I am, even though I get paid, not a lot. So I still am doing that, yes.
Well, I was going to say, I've got a group of ladies that I call every week to see how they're doing and to see if there's anything that they need or if they just want to talk.
Right.
And that's been kind of nice. I call the same ladies, so I feel I'm serving in that capacity, just to keep in touch during all of this craziness.
Yeah.
What about choir? Because you're when we do choir songs, you're the director.
Yeah, well, we haven't had one, so that's kind of hard to talk about.
But you have been on the meeting.
Yeah, I've come into the Zoom meetings that we've had on Tuesday nights to see everybody. And I'm hoping that we can get going again here soon and get a choir going, because I do miss that.
Yeah. So if you guys had to look at the past 6 weeks of, being in quarantine, what positive thing do you think you can take away from it?
Well, the girls came down to Florida. That's a very positive thing.
That was precious.
Shannon, once she found out that school was canceled, got on a flight and came down and stayed with us for about 2 weeks or so.
17, 18 days.
And Heather and Chuck had already made the plans to come down, but it was just fun being down in Florida and having all the kids come down.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was really nice. We
Yeah,
enjoyed
it kept us occupied. It was
Yeah.
the last part of the month when Shannon was there. There wasn't a lot of things to do. But with
No.
Shannon, she kind of gets things going. So we had a good time.
Good.
And with Heather and Chuck, too.
So that's a positive for me.
Yeah.
What are you guys looking forward to coming out of this whole quarantine?
Going shopping.
I want to go to R&R, the restaurant out by our church, and have a chili dog and french fries and a Coke. We don't go out to eat a lot, but and getting back to your other question, you had time to kind of sit back and think, and just I'm just thankful that my relationship with Cindy and with God and that it just brings to remembrance that I'm just so grateful about how good he has been to us. He has blessed us our whole life.
Yes.
And we have need of nothing. I know he's orchestrated our whole life. He's put us in positions in the past of employment where we have good pensions and investment plans, and we're drawing pensions and these things. We have plenty of income. We have an opportunity to help someone, and if that person comes forward and needs help, we're going to do that.
That's awesome.
And we're just so grateful for how he's blessed us in our marriage, and like I said, things are just going so well.
We feel very blessed. Very
awesome.
blessed.
It's also brought to me a realization of how fragile life can be. I mean, there's people a month ago who were healthy and working and active, and then 2 weeks later they're gone. So I'm just so grateful that he's created us and just wakes us up every day. It's just a wonderful opportunity to serve him and to be alive even at this time.
Right.
So during this COVID time, we still got a few minutes we can squeeze in here. Have you gained any new appreciation for what church life should be like, and like what you're missing, or what you maybe wish may become part of a normal? Anything?
I just miss the people at the church. I talked to a few ladies on the phone. It's going to be very hard for me the first Sunday back not to be in hug mode, because I think we still need to distance. So that's going to be tough for me. But I miss the atmosphere. I miss the people.
Sure.
I miss, even though going to church on the computer and the TV is great, it's just not live. It's just not like being there and really experiencing it. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting our church family back together again.
I would concur with that. I agree with that totally.
Bye. See you sometime.